Is it time on the water or technology that is making these young anglers so good? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the vlog. If you're new, my name is Steve Chapman. Yesterday, Bassmasters announced their new policy for forward-facing sonar in 2026. And to be honest, Bassmaster probably has some of the best younger anglers there is on the planet. You have young rookies and second and third year anglers like Trey McKinney, Easton Fothergill, and Paul Marks, and even Tucker Smith. And that's just a few of the amazing anglers who have come up through the opens and the EQs to qualify for the elites. And they are absolutely phenomenal anglers. Some might even say generational anglers. But many people I've talked to over the last 2 years have said that these anglers are spending more time on the water than veteran anglers. And that's why they are ahead of the game. They are going to a body of water and learning every little detail. So is it work ethic over technology and we're just not giving these young anglers credit? So I'm just going to use this as an example. I was going to do this exact video almost a year ago. I had talked to a couple young anglers and had heard some stories about how last year in 2024 that these anglers were going and spending 2, 3, 4 weeks when they were allowed to fish a certain body of water to learn everything that they could. And during that time, they would see other rookies or second year, third year anglers join them for a week, 4 or 5 days. But when it came down to it, they never saw any veteran anglers out there at all. When they had the opportunity to go fish and to learn, the veteran anglers had other responsibilities, other things that were more important than going out there and pre-fishing. And that they had probably been there before and were going to rest on their laurels that they already had for being at that body of water. So I've got several notes about what time does on the water. What does time on the water give you? Experience. That's the first and foremost best thing. And I'm going to read a lot of this. Instincts and pattern recognition. Anglers who've logged thousands of hours can read the water. They notice seasonal transitions and subtle changes in fish behavior without relying on electronics. They are more versatile. Taking the time on the water gives you knowledge of diverse fishing conditions, making a pro more adaptable. And there's a confidence factor. Experience gives you mental toughness. Anglers who trust their instincts don't panic when the fish aren't showing up on their screens. Electronics has changed the game forever. The sport isn't the same as it was 10 years ago. It's drastically changed. You can literally watch a bass swim, follow your lure, and decide whether or not to bite in real time. That's not a guess. That's not a hunch. It's data. And there are many anglers that have mastered this technology, and those anglers dominate tournaments. Technology has shrunk the field of play for these anglers. And when it took years to learn, these anglers are now learning over the weekend. So what are the pros and the cons? Well, time on the water teaches you why the fish behave a certain way, but the tech shows you where they are instantly in real time. Traditional school of angling says you can't buy experience. However, the new school says that if you're not running tech, you're just guessing. The truth is, it's about balance. The great ones have combined it. They blend instincts with modern tools. Technology finds the fish, but time on the water teaches you how to catch them. Traditional fishing says you can't buy experience. You've got to learn it. You got to learn it cast by cast. The new school says that if you're not running top of the line electronics, you're just guessing. And you've heard the argument, is forward-facing sonar making fishing too much like a video game? Is it ruining the sports side of bass fishing, or is it simply the next generation in evolution in the sport? Because we switched from paper maps to GPS. So I'm going to throw it back at you. What side are you on? Is bass fishing about gut instincts and hard-earned time on the water, or is the technology the future? Drop your answers in the comments below. I want to hear from you. I believe that the Major League Format Bass Pro format is the best of both worlds. As someone who does not like forward-facing sonar for tournament fishing, I think that if you're banning it or prohibiting it, I think you're losing out on a lot of money. And in this industry and community, that money hurts organizations. And to take it completely out of the loop for yourself and for the anglers, I think you're doing a disservice at times to those anglers. Having said that, I think if you're going to ban it completely and just wipe your hands free of it. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. But as a fan, we also need to realize that forward-facing sonar makes us or allows us to see more fish caught. There's no doubt about it. We see bigger and more fish in most cases. And I know the BPT format, I think they caught more fish without it, but you see bigger fish caught with it. And that's what makes the Bassmaster Elite Series so amazing. You're seeing giant fish caught because of that technology, because they're able to find them, see how they react, and catch them. And it is not just, you can't just throw that on the front of your boat and think that you are going to be able to catch giant fish. That is a misconception. You need to devote a lot of time learning it and then learning what you see, how to dial it in, and then also catching fish. It isn't a simple thing that you put it on the front of your boat and you're just bringing in 10 pounders. That is not the case. But is it ruining the sport of fishing, of professional bass fishing? Drop it. I want to hear it. Thanks to all the new subscribers and members and everyone who's interactive on the channel. I really, really do appreciate it. It's a humbling experience. It's a weird time. And I just have to say thank you to all y'all. You guys make this weird time a lot better for me. So thank you. But if you're not a subscriber, do me a favor. Click that like, subscribe, and click that notification bell so you know when the next video drops. And again, thank you. Remember, take a kid fishing, tight lines, cheers, and get your fish on.